Banjo-Kazooie is a series of platform video games created by Rare for Nintendo and later Microsoft. The characters have become cult classic icons in gaming, having appeared in several titles including 5 games released between 1998 and 2008 for the Nintendo 64, Game Boy Advance, and the Xbox 360. The characters are also in games like Sonic and Sega All-Star Racing and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Close to the release of Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts in 2008, there were plans for an animated series. However, it was ultimately scrapped. It wasn't until 2015 that concept art for the series resurfaced, thanks to Emilio Lopez, who shared it on his Twitter account. Before we go further with this information, I can see you. I can see that you're not subscribed. It would be lovely if you please subscribe to my channel. It helps me be able to make the videos that I can make, and it'll help me be able to be monetized. So please subscribe. Sometime in 2007, production on a Banjo-Kazooie animated series began with Emilio Lopez, Adrian Barros, and Keith Conroy being known to have been involved with the series as they did the concept art for the show. According to Lopez, the show was planned for a release in 2008 as a tie-in with Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. While the concept art was 2D, the show would have possibly been in CGI. The art style for the series was intended to be very experimental, featuring a distinct look compared to the games. Conroy's designs were reportedly the final designs for the series. However, the project ultimately fell apart, with Lopez stating that it was falling apart due to revisions before being completely shelved. If it had been produced, it would have aired on the 4Kids Saturday morning block alongside other Rare-based cartoon Viva Pinata. I still want to play Viva Pinata someday. I digress. Concept art featuring Banjo-Kazooie and Mumbo Jumbo, created by Emilio Lopez, Adrian Barros, and Keith Conroy, was discovered through Lopez's Twitter in 2015. However, no animation was ever believed to be created due to numerous revisions the show underwent, which ultimately led to its demise. While it's possible that Banjo-Kazooie animated series could have still been made, it's unlikely that any elements from this scrap project would reappear in future Banjo-Kazooie show. Side note, but I think the series was scrapped because Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts was a shitty game. A lot of fans were pissed off with the direction the game went, with being a kart racer / platformer hybrid. And then Banjo-Kazooie as a franchise remained dormant for 10 years. There were no new fans coming to the series, so there was no need for an animated TV series that was going to cost time and money only for low viewership. They should have thought of this when the series was in its prime with the first 2 games in the late 90s and early 2000s. But that's just my opinion, and none of this is factual. If you have any suggestions, thoughts, or additional information about this pilot, feel free to share them in the comments section below. I'd love to hear your insights or other lost media things. Don't forget to like the video. If you found it interesting, please consider subscribing for more content like this. And thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.